Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. It is Monday, the 16th of January, 2023. Today I'm looking at this Frontline Chaos. This is Wawa Hacker 112 scale action figure. This is from level 9, which is a subsection of JoyToy. I have reviewed all their Frontline Chaos figures so far. So I'll be doing a comparison with them later, and they are really high-end 112 scale figures. Soft goods, working zips and clips. Boxes is quite simple, just some artwork. Tells you level 9, Frontline Chaos, and a name at the top we can see. It appears to be the same size as Lie. That's the mechanic, which is like the bigger size box, slightly deeper than the other boxes. But let's have a quick... God, that is really... in there tight. A quick look inside, and see what we can see. Okay, so of course here she is, got like an Xbox controller, two sort of guns, headset, hands. I suspect there might be another level because it's actually quite a deep box. I'm hoping there... oh yes, there is. And we have, oh yeah, those extra arms that she can control, a little pad and something else. That is going to look... and he's got articulation. Oh, yeah. That is going to look fantastic. Okay, I'm going to set this up, and I'll be back in a moment. If you like this sort of content, please consider joining Patreon. Link in the top right of your screen now. You can see the videos as soon as they are published, and no waiting 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, however long it is. Plus, you get entries into our prize draws and raffles at no extra expense to you. And you can cancel anytime. So you might as well try just for a month. Okay, back in an instant. Okay, here she is set up. I haven't done the best job in putting her backpack on. It would probably work better without the jacket, if I'm honest. First opinions, looks great, but so fiddly. And some things have been designed really well, and other things haven't been designed particularly well. But she does look pretty cool. So let's have a quick look at some of the things she comes with. So she comes with 4 additional hands. I have swapped out one of her hands, her right hand holding the sort of gun thing already. She comes with left and right hands like this. And she comes with left and right hands. Well, left and right hands like this. You can see they sort of open. That's what she came with standard. And then left and right hands, this is the one I've also swapped out with for the gun, like this as well. She comes with 2 of these guns, whether they're light guns or something else, I've no idea. Look like toy guns, quite cool. She comes with, I don't know, was this a ruggedized hard drive or something? Who knows what that is. And then she's got the 2 arms, and she comes with a controller, like an Xbox controller here. Why not a PS controller? Never mind. Yes, I prefer PlayStation over Xbox. They both are great. And then she has her backpack, which the arms plug into. And it does go that way, handle not on top. The screen cover, protection from sun, goes on top. And I did check online as well. And this one needs to be pushed in slightly more. And the earphones, sorry, forgot about that. The sort of headset and speaker. And they plug into the backpack and she wears. Now, as I said, I haven't put that on particularly well. You can see with the jacket there, it's not looking that nice. Okay, so take this out. I will take the... there we go. I'll take the backpack off in a second. Now, things that aren't particularly well designed. These hands here aren't well designed. They don't hold the gun particularly well. The only way they really hold it is if you make sure that finger is inside the trigger part before you put it in the hand, because it doesn't hold it that well. And also, on these sort of arms here, they need to push further in to the actual arm as opposed to the backpack, because they do come off quite easily. Now, what is really nice is all these fingers you can see are articulated, but they're quite loose. So let me have a quick spin around of her, give you a look. The jeans are fantastic, this stitching colour. The stockings, the feet are a bit big. Then inside, look at the jacket's lined as well. So nice, with a zip that actually works. Very, very cool. So if we do articulation, the arm's going to pop off, but I'll keep them on for now. Actually, I want to take the backpack off. So her hair, it appears, might have some articulation. Or maybe I'm wrong. I think it does because I moved out of the way earlier. I'll take that back. Head doesn't have articulation, just be careful. So head, not the best to be fair. She can turn, but the forwards and backwards is very small and not really side to side. Okay, so let's have a look at these arms on her, on the back. So they do swivel around, they go up and down. There is another joint here, which also you should be able to turn from here, and hopefully, well, not from that way. See, it comes off. You can't twist from that one, only from the back one. Another joint here. Hands can turn, and then you have 1, 2, 3 joints on each finger. So you can actually make a sort of 3-fingered fist if you want to. So they are pretty cool. The other thing with the joints is that the pink parts here want to come apart to push them together sometimes. Onto her, and I think I will take these arms out now. And I'll take the backpack off as well. And then I go onto her arms after. And you can tighten and loosen up the straps on the backpack. I had them loosed, I put them on, I tightened them. Have a look at her clothes underneath as well. Quite cool. I love the fact that's a lined jacket and the zip actually works. So with the in fact, I want to look at her elbow. It feels like I've pulled something out of a joint on her elbow here, or have I? See, look, the elbow here, if you can see, is coming out of joint. I need to squeeze that together. Just be aware of that. I want to heat that and squeeze it in a vice and stick it in the cold bit. So it's okay for now. So onto her. Jacket will impede the articulation, obviously, but her arms will go all the way around. Just with the jacket, it's not going to be easy. To the side, I've just popped her shoulder out of a joint. It's just a pushing joint. The ball is there. Socket is there. Is that in? Not in. So let me quickly pause this and pop a joint back in. I'll be back in a second. Okay, jacket half on, half off. So shoulder, you'll go slightly over flat. Any more than that, you're likely to pop it out like I did. Bicep bend is going to be phenomenal. So double bicep joint. I mean, I can't bend my arm that tight, and it's not too ugly on the joint too. There is a bicep swivel here. Hands are on a joint, so you need to find where the joint is and then line it up and swivel, and you can move the hand as you want. She has trunk articulation if we look under her top just here, and so she has a forwards, backwards, pretty damn good. Nice side to side twist. She has waist for twist, forwards, backwards, side to side again. So together, forwards is really good. Her backwards is good. Her sideways, either side is good, and her turn is very good too. Hips, but yay far than the shorts will impede articulation. There is a... not sure there's a thigh twist there or not. It feels like it's twisting from the actual hip, not the actual thigh twist. There might not be a separate thigh twist there. Knees, double kneecap, really tight bend. Feet, there's a boot turn. It's a tippy toe, dorsiflexation, and small swivel. Now to put her hand back in the jacket, I'm going to need to take the hand off first, because that is too small to put a hand in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put her hand back through there, set her up. In fact, no, I'll take the jacket off and stick the backpack on without, I think. And then I'll set her up with the other Frontline Chaos figures after I've measured her, and we'll have a look from there. So back again in an instant. Okay, got her semi-set up, not a particularly good pose. Let's get a size measurement. So in cms, from feet to the top of her head, she is around about 15 and a half cm, approaching 16 to the top of these sort of headphones there, hair and headphones. So, you know, very consistent with the other ones. Now let's get a quick comparison. I think she looks better without, I don't know, I prefer the jacket, but she's easier to pose without it. She's got holding whatever that box thing is there. So let's pose with the other one. So let's look at, we have here the mechanic, whose name eludes me for the moment, who is pretty damn cool. So if I can get to stand up first before she falls over on me. Okay, here's the mechanic. She's got this sort of robot arm. I'm going to zoom out slightly as well. Let's get the camera up. I'll zoom in a bit later. Let's move my calendar. Next we'll have the maid, Hannah. I've just set up with a knife and sword. And then lastly, my favourite, the first release, is it Rin, the sniper with the rifle, who I think is still by far the best of the bunch. But they're all really nice figures. I just feel this Wawa, this one I'm reviewing today, this new one, is that they've missed lots of opportunities to make this a fantastic, a great figure. The fingers could be more stiff on the arms. The arms need to plug in further to the socket, to the pins on the joint, so they don't come out easily. The hand needs to be better. But having said that, she does look fantastic. So these are all the Frontline Chaos figures that have been released so far. Level 9 division of JoyToy. I think they look great. Fantastic shelf presents for your collection. But again, these are not the sort of toys you sort of play with every day. You do a pose, you set them up, you leave them for a week or two or a month, a couple of months, and you do it, you know, you pose them again and set them up again and leave them again. But they do look great, and I'm looking forward to the other releases in the line. Okay, so all Smash Toys signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe, consider joining the Patreon, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.